Hello, how are you? Um, I just thought I'd do a quick reading. This reading is not focused on a particular sign, but I just, prayed and asked for whoever needs to hear this, gets this reading, okay? Or you come by this message. But I do feel like I am going to be speaking to an earth sign, okay? Or you could have earth heavily in your chart. Check your chart so you can know, hey, this is me. Okay? Um I have an earth sign here. So earth sign can be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, okay? But what I'm picking up here, I just pulled these 3 cards so far. I'm just going to do this is going to be a quick read, guys. Okay? If it doesn't resonate, please don't force it. There's an earth sign here that is refusing to change, okay? Or go through the transformation that they need to, per se. When I saw this card, the 10th house, the world, I was reminded of this card that I used to pull all the time. It's in a different deck. And it was saying you were in the world but not of the world. So I think this person has forgotten their calling or what it is that they're supposed to do, right? Because they're so self-absorbed by fame, fortune. The 10th house, I'll give you some background on that 10th house. 10th house is represented by Capricorn, which is interesting. So it could be one of those 3 signs, what I'm picking up here. But someone's so focused on you can say fame, fortune, things that make life a little easier. But this can also represent a father figure in your life. Also mother, I think too, but let's mainly focus on the father figure here. Or this could represent the husband with this 10th house placement here in your life, okay? So keep that in mind, and we're going to pull some cards and see what I get. Okay. I'm being called to a different deck, so give me a moment. This happens sometimes. Okay, I'm being called to the Black Moon Oracle, Black Moon Lilith. If you guys want to know a little bit more about this deck, please go visit my other channel, The Black Pearl Experience. And actually, the author herself came on and did a special shout out. So yes, please go check out this deck review. It's on my other channel, okay? Adama Sese. All right, that's who did this deck. All right, so I'm going to pull. Someone's telling me to do a different deck. I'm going to do a different deck, okay? And I'm going to pull each card from this deck for each of these. Okay, let's pull. Oh, okay. That's quick. Separation. Okay. Division and integration. This could go for anywhere. I feel like I don't know. I'm getting mixed feelings with this. Okay, so this has confused me a little bit because the hands, I don't know if that person's reaching out or putting them in some type of spell. Ooh. And I'm sure when she made this deck, she wasn't thinking that. I'm sure. Okay, but that's what I'm getting. Like a binding spell, almost. But whatever it is, it's probably not working. Let me see. or it could be working, because whatever this is, like I said, this is like an earth sign here that's refusing to go through a transformation. They could be stuck on material pursuits, is what I'm also getting here. Yeah, just stay tuned into the channel, guys, because you never know when I'm going to pop up with the reading. That's how I'm flowing these days. You know, ducking and dodging out here, because the energy, you know, it's a lot of negative energies that just don't want you guys to get these messages for whatever reason. Like, you know, they'll put a hold on people's accounts and all kinds of stuff. So just stay tuned in. Stay locked in. Hit the subscribe button. Okay, so according to this deck, separation, it says real and raw honesty with yourself is needed right now. When the separation oracle card comes up, you have important decisions to make. When you go through internal growth, your external must also shift. Okay, so someone is like their spirit wants something to change here, but they're not doing it. Hence this card. Okay, remember these are two separate decks, but they're relating to each other, right? This is not a coincidence. I always tell you guys, it's not a coincidence, guys. So there's somebody needs to transform that just refuses to do that for whatever reason. So the separation phase in alchemy is like finding the courage to let go of a draining contract. There's someone draining you guys. You know what? I picked up on a, not succubus, but like an incubus energy. That's like usually a male that sucks and drains the energy out of someone. And I picked that up not too long ago. Okay. You know, and when I do find these energies, sometimes it's hard. Sometimes my loved ones could have them attached to them, right? And it's kind of very hard to tell this person, hey, you got a demon on your back. You know what I'm saying? It's really difficult, because some people are such in disbelief that the spiritual actually exists. They believe in God and everything else, but it's like, do they really believe? Or is this just a show? Hence this card being here. Is this just a show for you to, you know, put on a face and just fit in the world and become a part of religious practices the way everybody else wants you to be a part of religious practices? Or you're going to go on your own, do your own thing, right? And step into who you're supposed to be. Because it feels like somebody's, yeah, like it feels like a spell, like some type of hold on this person. Because you see how they're in the air, they have like a knife, and it's just like somebody's like, almost like a witchy energy, like controlling them like this. Ooh, that's not cool. So someone needs to finally take the step, maybe towards a project, or stop a harmful habit. Guys, this could go for anything. On the bottom of that, I just looked over on the bottom. I saw Uranus, spark of genius in ascension. This person's spirit or soul is trying to ascend. Okay, that's the cause of this separation. They could be divided, or just not, could be separating themselves for a lot of people, maybe loved ones, you know, that have known them, because it's like, you know, they don't know what's going on with them. And the other reason why it could be this incubus. So I'm picking up maybe a male energy, because remember I told you this 10th house could represent that father-like energy, or a husband. Okay, let's pull a card for the Pluto transformation. I feel like that Uranus card does need to go there as well. So I'm just going to put that right back there. So I'm just going to see if there's an extra card that wants to come out for the Pluto transformation in reverse. The reason why I left it in reverse is because I felt like it needed to be there. It just felt like it was meant to be that way. Ooh, this person's so beautiful. They could have really beautiful skin. Like, whoever I'm speaking to, your skin, I feel like a woman here, because it's like two women in these cards so far. And then we're talking about like a husband or a father like person. This could be the person in your life. But I feel like ooh, you could have a lot of Venus in your chart, but you're like a goddess. Very beautiful. You could have very smooth, dark skin. And I feel like maybe you guys are not letting that love come in. That love and abundance come in. So by you refusing to transform, you're stopping this. You could like to have wear a little color in your hair. I don't feel like anything drastic. You could have maybe like a brown or a red in your hair. That's not gonna be for everybody. But I'm picking up she got red in her hair too. Or you could wear your hair like natural too a lot. Okay, let's move on to the 10th house. I'm going to keep this reading short. 10th house for the world. So for you not to transform, you're putting a hindrance to your love and abundance coming in, right? Saturn. And I feel like this love and abundance is for you, right? You embody that Venus goddess. Like, I feel like it's for you, but because you won't grow up, you can't let it come in. Age, reality, and discipline. Yes. I feel like you could have had maybe a birthday, or just Saturn is here. I don't know if this is your Saturn return or whatnot, if I'm speaking to someone with the Saturn return. It's just that time. You've been in you've been with this person or been in this habit long enough. Okay, the lesson is learned. It's time to move forward, right? It's time to get some discipline. Also, what I'm getting, you could move very disciplined like in the world, like in your everyday. People could find that you don't really stray away from the norms. Like, you could be very polished is what I'm also getting. I don't know who that's for. So in a reading, I have the main message, and then there's several messages that may come to a person that can kind of relate, but might need to also hear this message. So I'll get different messages for other people, okay, within a message. I feel like this, whoever you are, I feel like you need to wake up. This was on the bottom of the deck, conjunction, becoming whole again. So I feel like your masculine and feminine is matching up. Or for some of you, this could represent a twin flame. Or you just need to find yourself. Yeah. Pluto. Pluto is representing shadows, right? That shadow release. There's a death to whatever habit or relationship. It just needs to end, and then you need to be reborn, and you're going to be more whole this time, right? Whoever this is, I feel like this is on the bottom too. I told you you're a goddess. This came out right underneath that. Mary Magdalene, divine loyal goddess. Whoever you are, I could be speaking to a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. You're very loyal, right? To a fault. But sometimes that loyalty don't mean shit if you don't stand in your truth. Black Moon, Lilith, and Gemini. Somebody needs to stand in their truth and liberate it. Okay? Whatever this is, I feel like I'm speaking to a black woman here. But whoever this is, you kind of put yourself in the the background, right? But I think Spirit's trying to bring you to the forefront here. Like, no, this is your time. This is your time. Okay. And I feel like you could be attached to a husband or in a relationship for some of you, or this could just be a habit for some of you. But I'm more so feeling like a relationship here because you're loyal to a fault, right? But I feel like this relationship, I feel like there is an incubus in this relationship. Someone is not allowing the other to grow, keeping them like stagnant. Okay. So I hope that quick read helped. I don't know what I'm going to call this reading, but this was just a random reading and I was praying and hoping that whoever needs to get this or hear this reading, that you do. Okay. So take care, guys. Bye.